everybody, my name is Marietta and I'm doing general readings for October, and today it's first of all for the fire signs of Aries. Aries is from the 22nd of March till about the 22nd of April, and by the way, October will lift a lot of darker energies as a result of Saturn, Pluto, and Mercury going direct. So we will actually have movement again to go forward. I use the Henson Roberts tarot deck for October for the sign of Aries. And I use the deck of the Celtic Cross to give you a bit overall picture, which might also go a bit into October, but also in general, the whole world is going to have some wake-up calls during October. And if change is good or bad, it doesn't matter, it's just change, but it mostly hurts. So let's start with Aries. And for the present position, you're definitely in a position where you need to make decisions. You're not quite sure as yet what you want to do, and what at the moment blocks you is the challenge that there are new ideas that need to be incorporated. In your knowing, you definitely know that you're in for changes, and subconsciously you're struggling with balancing a lot of projects, and most likely having the feeling that there is not enough money, or that you have to pay Peter with Paul's money and Paul with Peter's money. The near future then is that you feel trapped, you still feel stuck, and it requires of you, according to the cards, that you first go and you really feel into your intuition. You surrender to the situation because you are scared of previous hurts and previous stabs to the heart. But it is a very clear warning here for October, Aries, not to get into a fight, because it will not give you a win-win situation. Partially also because you're very tired. You need to have the patience to wait as you put a lot of stuff into action and prepared, especially business-wise. This is not to do with feelings really for a relationship. This has more to do with my feeling is work, career, new projects, previous hurts that play a role. Remember also that the Eight of Swords, which is for the near future, is a card where your eyes are bound and you are strapped here. This is a small arcana card which you can change. You can actually look at your beliefs and know that you are never trapped if you change your attitude around them. Then a bit later in the month, right to the end of the month, you will actually have a celebration. So it could really be that then this all resolves. The warning is not to get into a fight for a win-win, because there is no win-win. And if you feel stuck for the month of October, you don't know what to do, go inside yourself, sleep over it. Do not make impulsive decisions. Keep your mouth shut and stop and look and listen, and then act from your values. The card here that is the message is, I will trust and enjoy life's process. So have more faith, more trust, and enjoy a bit as well, because we never know what tomorrow holds. This is then for Aries. If you want a private reading, you can go to my website, mariettatiernissen.com. The next sign that we're going into for the month of October, general readings, is for Leo. Leo is from about the 20th to 23rd of July till the 20th, 23rd of August. This is a general reading, so it does not apply to everybody. But if it rings true for you, then I'm happy. This is for the month of October, and let's see what I need to know for Leo. Leo, for the positioning at the moment, is complete new beginnings, but it's challenged by a fight that is either on you right away, or that you really have the feeling there's a no-win situation, or that you walk away with a bit of a hurt ego, which is quite applicable for Leo because they're very strong, very show-off kind of people in a good and a bad way. And there is a new beginning. So don't get into fights, because also in your knowing is a new partnership, or a partnership that's about to happen, where in the past there were celebrations, where in your subconscious, Leo, you're very much in upheaval, in a complete break down and then break through, most probably at the end of October into November, a breakthrough situation. I want to add to that that in October we have Mercury, Pluto, and Saturn going direct again. So we will move forward again without the feeling of being stuck all the time. But it could come to a situation for you, Leo, that you actually find out about things that you don't like, or that you have had a breakdown in your relationship or partnership, either special relationship or in a partnership in business. You need to make ends meet. You need to know that you can also give and receive, so there will be enough money, but there is definitely a new opportunity, and that you are very much in a space where you fall in love with either a significant other, or that you actually rejuvenate your relationship, but it goes through a major breakdown to then have a breakthrough. You might actually really look at your feelings, not completely as yet going into any kind of decision making here, but you are into a new beginning. There might be a trip that you take a weekend away to just think, and then it's the final outcome card says that you need to have patience for ships to come in, for money and your business and your work to actually come together. But you put a lot of things into place. There's a lot of revelations. That's Mercury retrograde. Revelations taking place also in October. And you will have, going into the month of November, a new offer that is very tempting. But tempting can also be that it's maybe not the right way to go. So choose carefully as you go into the end of October, November, that you do not just let go of a relationship, partnership that has worked, and that you maybe work around the differences to come to a solution, and not just go for a temptation, which in the end you don't know whether it's really for the best. This then for Leo for the month of October, and a general message for Leo is: this instant is the only time there is. So do not jump to conclusions. Do not go too quick. Stay in the moment. Look at the good things in your life. Don't say things that you don't want to say. Always first guard your mouth, not to speak out things that you can never retract, and really have a look, because here's a big wake up call to your partnerships or relationships. But it's not to say that you need to move out or move into a next partnership without doing your due diligence or giving something really time. This then for you, Leo, for the month of October. All the best. See you next month. Now we'll do the reading for Sagittarius for the month of October. Remember that in October, 3 planets, Saturn, Pluto, and Mercury, go direct, which means we will have the kind of feeling of, eventually we're moving forward again. Sagittarius is from the 23rd of November. That's the point till about the 21st to 23rd of December. This is just a general reading. If you want a private reading, please go to my website, book there at mariettatiernison.com. What do I need to know for Sagittarius? I use the Celtic cross layout, and at the moment it shows a lot of feelings in the past of being stuck. In the subconscious, you definitely have to see the world the different way around. In other words, go into a surrendering situation where there is a lot of energy coming in the present moment with the Knight of Swords, who storms in here with new energy and new activity and a lot of impulse. And it is crossed by the 7 of Rods. In other words, you are in control of the battles that you fight, and there's definitely energy around here, but tempered by the past where you didn't know what to do. And then in the knowing card is also a Knight of Rods, which is new decisions, new way of doing things. So a lot of activity. And in the near future is the Ace of Pentacles, which means either new gifts, inheritance, or some money that's due to you is definitely coming your way. Although you feel quite trapped at the moment in a situation, do not lose sight of the things you have, and that there is sunshine, and that there is joy, and that your pets are not sick, that you are not sick. So really practice gratitude to get around the feeling of scarcity mindedness. Then there's definitely an offer which seems to be emotionally, and the 2 of Cups is always falling in love, with the outcome as the Death card, which means a total death, a total phoenix rising out of the ashes to a new beginning. So here is really a complete change around for Sagittarius to then have victory going into November. Any warnings is maybe just balance out this extreme energy with some introspection, some meditation, some surrendering prayer, and asking the angels to give some help, as this is a total turnaround to a new beginning, but first to the death of an old cycle. This is then for Sagittarius for the month of October, and the card as an advice card for Sagittarius is I make a difference, I count. This then for all the fire signs. See you next month. Bye.